thanks, James, for your kind introduction. So, as James already mentioned, my name is Benjamin. I'm the business development manager for Africa, the Middle East, and also for China at Perma-tec. Yeah, I would like also to introduce you to my colleague Peter, who's part of our application engineering team. Maybe Peter, you can shortly introduce yourself as well.
Yeah, thank you, Ben. So, yeah, my name is Peter Kaiser. I'm part of the application engineer department here in the headquarters in Germany. I'm responsible for Ben's parts in the African market and also for some European countries, for Spain, for Greece, and also for the southwest of Germany.
Okay, perfect. So I will start sharing my screen with you guys in order to present to you the art and benefits of automatic lubrication systems. So first of all, again, a short introduction, since the Lubezine Magazine is a Pan-African magazine for lubricants, as James already mentioned. I would like to introduce you to our team for Africa. So I'm the main responsible person for our African markets at Perma-tec. As already mentioned, I'm working together with Peter, who's our application engineer. When it comes to deeper technical questions, Peter supports me in order to support our customers. And then in the back office, we have Borhan, who is unfortunately not able to join this webinar today. So yeah, that brings us to the first question. What is an automatic lubrication, or what is automatic lubrication? So so the definition of automatic lubrication is that automatic lubrication systems is a system that automatically, as the name says, supplies machines, vehicles, or other industrial applications like electric motors, pumps, conveyors, fans, but also open gears, linear guides, constantly with fresh lubricant that could be oil or industrial grease without the need of manual intervention. So let's say the common way to relubricate a machine is by manual greasing and by using the automatic lubrication is more reliable, or has proven that it's been more reliable than manual greasing. So that means automatic lubrication system constantly supplies a machine with fresh lubricant on a daily basis with small portions that are dispensed continuously during a fixed period. So the purpose of the automatic lubrication system is help to prevent friction, wear, and overheating of rolling bearings, and also to extend the service life of a bearing. So, and the overall goal is really to simplify maintenance work in terms of lubrication. Yeah, as James already mentioned, there are a couple of different benefits from automatic lubrication. So we have first the technical aspect. Some of the automatic lubrication systems are really easy to operate, so they simplify the maintenance work a lot for the maintenance people on the ground. We have the equipment availability, so automatic lubrication systems can help to prevent roller bearing failures due to improper lubrication up to 75%. Their cost effectiveness by always using the right amount of grease. We are not over greasing, we are not wasting any grease. The automatic lubrication system can reduce the cost in maintenance work up to 25%. And also by using the correct way on how to install the lubrication system, it could reduce the risk of accidents for the maintenance worker up to 90% by removing a dangerous lubrication point out of a dangerous area to a more safe area, which is easier to access for the maintenance worker. So yeah, so now we know what is an automatic lubrication system, or what is automatic lubrication. So, but there are different types of automatic lubrication systems. So first we have the single point lubrication systems. So that means one automatic lubrication system for each lubrication point. So the benefit of a single point lubrication system is they are individually adjustable to the requirement of each lubrication point. That means different greases, different dispensing time, different amount of grease, which can be directly served to the lubrication point. So this is the single point lubrication. Then we have the multi-point lubrication systems. Multi-point lubrication systems are also automatic lubrication systems that supply several lubrication points at the same time with a specific grease or oil. They are often used on systems where several bearings or other moving parts needs to be lubricated with the same lubricant. And then last but not least, we have the centralized lubrication systems. So these are also kind of multi-point. You can serve different lubrication points at one times. The big benefit of a centralized lubrication system is that you can serve the lubrication points over a big distance with longer hose lines. The big disadvantage of these systems are often that centralized lubrication systems are most of the time very costly and they are maintenance intensive. So they are not easy to operate, they are not easy to install. Yes, so that brings us to Perma. So who we are? So we at Perma-tec, we are the world's market leader in terms of single point lubrication systems, in terms of market and technology. All our products are produced and developed in Germany, so they have the made in Germany seal on it. Last year we made, or in 2023, we made around 122 million euro turnover only with lubrication systems. We are a global operating company, so that means we have a headquarters here in Germany, 230 people around working here in Germany. And then we have subsidiaries in the US, in India, in Australia, in France, in Italy, in Spain. And in total, we are around 320 employees on a global scale. Yeah, so why to work with us or why to work with Perma? So as I already mentioned, our products are globally available. We have our subsidiaries, but we also have a network of competent partners which are constantly trained in more than 120 countries worldwide. We have a lot of experience in field of single point lubrication systems because we are really focused on automatic lubrication systems. So that means we have a lot of experience in different markets for different applications in different industries. We have a huge know-how. So we already sold more than 55 million of our lubrication systems. Also in terms of lubricants, we are very well experienced. So every year we fill more than 500 different lubricants into our systems. That means greases or oils. So in overall, a consumption of around 600 tons every year. But in total, or the flexibility in terms of lubricants. So we are not related to a specific lubricant. So lubricants, greases up to NLGI class 2 can be filled in our systems, but also oils. We have permanently around 150 lubricants permanently on stock. And in our overall database, we have around 1,500 lubricants, which has been filled into our system so far. We have a couple of certifications, the DIN ESO certifications in terms of sustainability. We are also allowed to fill food grade lubricants into our systems. So we are the only single or only automatic lubrication system manufacturer who has the NSF certification. That means we have a yearly audit where someone from NSF comes and really check that everything is, or that we stay in touch with the regulations according to food grade lubricants. Yes. So that brings us now to the products, and therefore I will hand over the presentation to my colleague Peter.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, like Ben talked or explained to you, we have several systems we have in our stock, in our portfolio. Let's start with the electrochemical single point lubrication systems. Yeah, like Ben said, we have also the multi-point systems. In this webinar, we will mainly talk about a single point lubrication system because this is our main business. To keep it a little bit shorter because the multi-point are a little bit more difficult to explain. The first group is the electrochemical systems. So we have inside of every system a chemical reaction which builds up, which produces gas inside of the system, and the gas is pushing the piston to the front to the outlet of the system, and with this gas we build up the pressure to put the grease out of the system to the lubrication point. Depending on the setting, we produce it a little bit faster, a little bit slower, depending on the amount of grease you need for your bearing or for your application. Every system has its own application, his own area where we can use this. We have systems for the outside, which is better for the environmental outside where it's rainy or a little bit dusty. We have systems for the X areas and so on. Depending on what do you need for your application, we can find the right solution, the right product. So on the next foil, you can see we have the electromechanical systems. So we constantly develop our systems. Perma Classic was the first one, which was invented, let's say 60 years ago. Perma is not standing still. Every year we try to put some new systems to bring out some improvements. Starting with the Permastar Vario, we had an electrochemical system, which has a little bit more power, a little bit more function. We have the possibility for different cartridge sizes, for a little bit higher possibilities to program the system for different times, for different settings. And starting in the last few years with the more connection systems. We have a Bluetooth version, the Permastar Vario Bluetooth, which can communicate with the smartphone, with our app. We talk later on, and so we can also get some maintenance from the distance. We have to go directly to the machine, to the dangerous area where the systems are installed. This is also possible. We have also the X version, for the dangerous areas, or for gas stations or something else, which is the first one for an electrochemical system, which can be used in an X area. If you need a system which runs only with the working time of the machine, because maybe the machine only works 2 days in the week or a few hours on the day, we have also the possibility with the Permastar Control, which is connected per cable, per wire to the machine directly, and the machine can control the runtime of the system. And if you need a little bit more pressure and a little bit more grease, we have the Perma Ultra, which can build up a pressure up to 50 bars. And we have cartridges up to 1,000 cubic centimeters. So 1 kilo grease is filled up in the biggest cartridge. So, like Ben said, we are not only specialized to our systems. We have also big know-how about the applications, about the situations of the outside on the customer applications. Different applications, different installation points, and for this it's very important to know how is the best way to install the systems there. So we have two possible installation or mounting solutions. So the easiest way, starting with this one, is the direct mounting, as you can see here on the picture. Yeah, it's very easy to install. We don't need many parts to install it. We have a directly connection between the system and the lubrication point, so the grease can go directly from the system to the lubrication point. Here we have a bearing housing from a conveyor. There's a bearing inside where we have to lubricate it. So the grease can go directly inside of the bearing and will not have a long way in a hose, for example, where it can get a little bit older and is not so many influenced by maybe some temperatures or something else. Yeah, we have also the benefit for the lowest cost. Yeah, it's very cheap because we don't need many parts and it's very simple to install. So yeah, it's easy say everyone can do this. The problem here is maybe, as you can see, we have here conveyor, we have a moving part. There's on the right side is a little cage, to make a little bit more workplace safety. The situation for manual lubrication is normally, you have to go to these bearing every time, let's say every 4 weeks, 3 weeks, go with the grease gun, put the grease gun on, or first to clean the lubrication point, then to put on the grease gun, and then to lubricate the system. To have the right workplace safety, normally you should shut down the conveyor in this moment to be for sure that you are safe for this moment. In practice, we know sometimes they don't have the time, they don't want to shut down the machine because it costs too much. So they run constantly the machine also while greasing, and this is a little bit danger for sometimes for the worker. With our product, maybe for example, if you have a dispensing time for like 6 months, you only have to go there every 6 months in this area. The second possibility for the installation is the remote mounting. So as you can see here in the picture, we have some accessories, some installation parts. We have a mounting angle here for the system. We have hose connectors and a hose which goes up to the lubrication point, which is over there on the top. It's good for dangerous areas, for workplace safety. It's also good because, as you can see, or as you can mention, maybe it's difficult to reach the lubrication point over there. Yeah, maybe you need a ladder or something else to climb up high to the lubrication point. And to don't do this too often. It's useful here to use the remote mounting, which is also good to make sure for the system. If you have a little bit vibrations or shocks, some stones can fall on the system maybe or on the lubrication point, then it's better to bring the system also a little bit beside. To save the system. And maybe if it is even too hard area, then we have also some protection caps for the systems. Sometimes it's also the easiest way for the maintenance guy to check the system. You're searching a good place where you can see the system, and if you have to, if you want to take a look on the system, if everything is running well, or if you have to change the cartridge, it's good to have a position which is easy to reach. And if you can go there also while the machine or the application is running, so you don't have to shut down the machine for the lubrication or for the change process. We have here some examples for you where customers installed our systems. As you can see here, Yeah, for the example, for the mining industry, mainly. As the applications, we have electric motors, we have pumps here with a pump shaft, and as the picture before, we have also some conveyor bearings. Mainly here with the Permastar Vario, because for electric motors, it's the best solution. Electric motors has a higher back pressure inside due to the sizes of the bearings and the sizes of the holes of the drills where the lubricant has go through to the bearing. And this is why we use here mainly the Permastar Vario. With the Permastar Vario, we have enough pressure also to be for sure for remote mounting, that we have enough pressure to bring the grease to the application, because a longer hose brings up also a little bit back pressure to the system on top, and the Permastar Vario can handle this up to let's say 3, 4, 5 meters depending on the grease and the temperature. To install the angles of the system, we have different possibilities. Here we have on the left side a beam clamp, or on the right side you can see we have also a cage hanger, which is very easy to install if you have these cages around the applications. Here's some other examples. We have oil and gas industry here on a fin fan. This is in an explosive area where we need some special certifications or products with special certification for this area, because sometimes there is a gas or dust which can explode due to the energy inside of the systems and the battery contacts. And this is why we have invented these special Permastar Vario X for the X areas. Here with you can see on the top right the remote, the direct mounting, and also with the remote. And also some power plants or food and beverage industry. Like Ben said, we're working with many different customers. We have many different industries where we have installed our system. Many applications. We have for let's say I think we have for every application you have, we find the right solution with our products and our accessories. Then we go to another big part in our portfolio. We have the Perma services. Here we have for the first few we have our Perma Connect app. We have Easy Smart Connected. Since last year we have a fusion between our Connect app and our Select. Sorry, we have deleted the Select, so now I forgot the name. So with the Connect app, you have the possibility for a survey, get some information for installation and for maintenance and exchange. How does this work? We have the possibility to calculate the relubrication amount. So maybe if you don't have any information from the distributor or from the maintenance documents from your machine, you can use our app to calculate the right amount. Maybe for example, if you have a bearing, then you can calculate depending on the bearing size and the environmental around the bearing, the right amount of grease, how to relubricate it, and also in the end, you get directly the result, how to program our system to have the right dispensing time for the system. Also, you can use our Connect app to to handle the maintenance and exchange. So maybe you can see here on the picture on the tablet, you have a structure, can build up a structure of your company with every building. If you have more buildings, with every application, every lubrication point, and bring in on every lubrication point the right system with the right amount. So then you can check all the time if there is the right solution, the right amount of grease for your application, and you also get some information from the system back if you have one of our systems with a Bluetooth version, for example. Yeah, here are the benefits. As I said, so here we have a Bluetooth connection between our Bluetooth lubrication systems and the Connect app. So you have to be in the area around the lubrication point with a smartphone, which has the app installed on. We have, let's say up to 30 meters for the Bluetooth version. And all the time the system is in the area of the smartphone. We get some feedback from the system. So we can also take a remote control. We can shut down the system, we change the setting, or we can check the dispensing time or the name of the grease which is installed and something else. Yeah, remote monitoring also, or remote maintenance. Yeah, we can take a look on the system. The system get also back the status of themselves. So if maybe if the bearing is stuck, the back pressure is too high, our system will recognize this and will send this status to the app, and you can use the app or the version on your the web version on the computer, and you will also get a notification via email, which said to you, oh, you have to take a look there. Maybe there's a problem with your application. Yeah, there's stocked bearing or something else. You get a notification there if something happened with your application. Yeah, and also we have a Perma Academy. So we try to transfer our knowledges about the greases, about our products, about the applications. So we have different possibilities. As a partner of Perma, you have the possibility to go or when you work with us, and you have some questions. So for the African area, I will be your contact. If you have need some help to find the right grease or the right system or the right amount, we can help you for this. And we have also Perma Academy. We have the E-Academy. So you have only to register on the E-Academy. You can take training to our systems and to some main applications we have there. We have also the possibility to make a video training based on the needs for the partners or the customers, and maybe if it is necessary, we have also trainings here in Oyerdorf. You can have the possibility to come to us. We have a big teaching room, academy room with different applications and installation situation, and we can give you a little bit more know-how for the complete relubrication part. Okay. So thank you.
Perfect. Many thanks, Peter. Just one short notice from myself. The Perma Academy, you can register yourself for free at our academy, and then you can make the courses independent of time and place. You can just go through our courses. It starts with a basic course, which is really the basics of automatic lubrication again. And then after you finish the basic course, you can, you get a kind of a certificate which you can download. And after that, you automatically get, access to our advanced course. So the advanced course is then a little bit more detailed about our systems, how to use our systems, where to install and how to install our systems. So please feel free after the course to register yourself at our Academy. Miriam already shared the link within the chat room. Perfect.
Awesome. Thanks so much. We get into the session of question and answer. We have one question from someone here. Is horizontal mounting recommended in some installations?
We have our systems. So our systems, we have, for example, if you use the Perma-Star Vario with grease, it is, or it can be used in a 360-degree angle. So you can either mount it horizontally or vertical. So if it's grease inside the lubricator, then it's possible also to go horizontally. Yes, system for you.
Let me ask also, as a layman who is thinking of installing ALS, what could be the average return on investment or payback period?
That's a good question, but it's a question we can't answer in general. So of course, what our system really helps, what we have proven hundreds of times, is we reduce the consumption of the grease by using exactly the right amount for the system. So there is no wasting of grease, etc. And of course, the cost for a system is really, it depends on the grease you need. If you use a really expensive grease, the cost for the system itself will go up. If you go with a cheaper grease, the costs go down. This is really needs to be investigated case by case.
And then when dealing with food grade, because
Yes.
that is a good area, are there conditions that are different from the normal lubrication that you have to consider while installing the ALS?
I mean, if you for example, if you have cooling areas for food where it's really cold, then we need to consider it. So normally our Perma-Star Vario has an operating range from -40° up to +60°. That means within this range, you can constantly run our system. And we give the guarantee that within this range, the system definitely will work.
And while installing, because sometimes somebody can buy and goes to install, is there any extra conditions that he has to fulfill to install it in a food grade environment?
Of course, it's like first we have to consider which type of installation. As Peter explained, we can go directly on the lubrication point. We can go remote mounting. So there we need some additional information about the size of the grease nipple, the ambient temperature, etc. So this is really a question which needs to be clarified case by case.
Okay, someone is asking. Wanted to find out from Germany if the system is operational in DRC already.
If it's available in DRC region.
And also maybe you have some case study or some customers using it.
Yes. So we have especially in Africa, we have a couple of authorized partners. We have a partner in Zambia, we have a partner in DRC, we have a partner in South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Northern Africa. We have 1 or 2 distributors. So that's really, if you are looking for our system in a country where we have no authorized distributor, we have 2 ways. You can either go directly supply you from Germany, or what we can also do is, if you are interested in becoming an authorized partner for Perma for selling our systems, then we have a clear onboarding process where the potential partner has to go through, and after that, he will be an authorized distributor by himself, and then he's able to sell our products as well.
Okay. Do you have a distributor in Egypt? That's from Hash.
Not yet, to be honest.
So Hesham, you can reach out to Perma-tec. Maybe you could formalize on the take forward that discussion. Lastly, sometimes we need a system that can spray the lubricant. Are you able to incorporate some spray in this system?
No, we don't have spray system, but that's also kind of our philosophy. We always try to bring the lubricant directly into the bearing where it's needed. With spray system, we unfortunately can't assist anything.
Okay.
I think for spray systems is mainly for the oil version, and yeah, we have some other special accessories or parts to bring the oil directly. Maybe for example on a chain. Then we work with brushes, for example.
Okay. And can you monitor the quantity of grease in cc that has been dispensed in a particular period of time?
Yes, with our connected solution, as Peter mentioned, if for example the Permastar Vario Bluetooth is connected to the Connect app, you can see each dispense will get a timestamp in the Connect app, and then via the history of the lubrication point, you can see at which time how much grease has been spent to that specific lubrication point.